Hi crafters, this is Raquel from Paints and Glitter and I welcome you to my channel. Today I'm coming along with a short tutorial for you featuring items from Fawn. This is an adorable collection called Treat Cart and it has an add-on that is called Smoothies and Juice, and they do come with coordinating dies that you can pick up at scrapbookpal.com. By the way, I will have all of the items featured in this video linked in the description bar below, and I'm inviting you over to scrapbookpal.com also to check out the blog posts as well as the second tutorial that I have for you featuring these adorable stamps and dies. So what I've done here for my card is that I'm creating a little aperture to allow my little image that I'll be selecting to have a bit of movement because there is a treat cart and it's going to move back and forth. So what I've done there is after cutting out the oval, I have created that little aperture just using my blade knife there, as you can tell, and I finish it off with a pair of scissors. But now I'm going to be taking some small circles, and this is just created with a die that I happen to have in my stash. You could, of course, use a crocodile or a paper punch that cuts out circles. And the idea here is that I'm going to be stacking these. So I picked about 6 or 7 of those little circles and stacked them together. And what's important here is just to create about a 1/4 inch of height between the papers. That's all you need. And if you remember back in the day, many moons ago, we used to make these with pennies. So you may know this as a penny slider card. So now what you do is you take one circle that is larger than the aperture, stack your little pieces of paper in the center to create the height, and then stick another little circle on top. It's just that simple. And this is where you can now adhere the little image. However, I'm first going to be adorning a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card created with a 300 GSM white base with 2 panels here of this beautiful paper, and I'll have all of these items again linked in the description bar, so if you're curious and want to pick up any papers or any of the items seen here today, you can do so. And here what I'm going to do now is add some height to this die cut because you want that little circle to be able to slide back and forth. And I did use some foam squares, as you can see there, and then backed it up with some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. And I'm centering this on the card as best as I can. And this is where the little treat cart is going to reside. So I'm just adding a little drop of adhesive there, and I did measure out the width of that little cart before I created the aperture. But now I've colored the cart off camera, of course, using some Copic markers. And as you can see, what's really fun about these images is you can separately cut them apart if you like to and add as many layers as you like. What I'll be doing is using the add-on die set that I mentioned in the beginning called Smoothies and Juice, and I will be adorning this with the little blender and then the little cups or bowls of the different fruits that come in this collection. So it, by the way, also has not only the images of the fruit and the little critters, but it also has some really fun sentiments. So I do invite you to take a peek at this collection because if you like to make cards for all different types of occasions and you like the cutesy look, then by all means, this is going to be a really fun collection for you because you can customize the phrases, and I love the freedom to do that. So here are the bunnies. By the way, the add-on comes with one of the bunnies, and then the other bunny comes with the sweet treat or the treat cart, sorry, collection. So what's fun is that of course you can give them as many treats as you like, and then there's also this little sign here, and there you can see how you can customize the sign. You can put on there the little sentiments regarding the fruit or anything that you like. And then I'm also going to be stamping smoothies right on that cart. And there you can see the little critters that I'll be adding along the perimeter of this card just to adorn it, decorate it with all of those adorable little colorful treats. So I did use, as I mentioned, some Copics to color these. So if you're curious about the colors that I use or anything like that, please visit me over at Scrapbook Pal's blog. That way you can take a peek at the colors used here. It was a lot of fun to play with this die set. This collection is just so darling, and I think it's perfect for spring. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Give us a thumbs up if you'd like to also. And visit Scrapbook Pal for more video inspiration and ideas. And there's also, by the way, now in the month of March, a giveaway that you may want to enter. So I invite you to use the link for that as well. Take advantage of it, because if you win, I do believe it is a die cutting machine that you may win. So I would love for you to leave me a comment and come back and say, hey, Raquel, I won. That would be wonderful. So there's a little sentiment that says slurp. The little bunny's drinking the drink. So I thought that was so cute. And here I was trying to figure out, okay, I want to put more of these little fruits around here, but I decided it would look cute right on top of the little cart, as if it were a little sign on the top announcing that there are fruit smoothies for sale. By the way, I did stamp all of these images with that Be Creative Intense Black ink. If you're curious, that is wonderful for alcohol coloring. And now I'm going to be adding a sentiment to the inside of the card. And as I said before, you can really customize these and mix and match all of the sentiments available. And there are some there for different special occasions or just for every day. And this one is just going to say just because, just a play on words there. And I'm adding a tiny little bit of shadow with a BG10 marker underneath some of these little guys so that it doesn't look like as if they're floating. And then with an N2 neutral gray, I'm adding some stippling as well. So some very simple coloring. Again, if you're curious about the colors used, that will be on the blog post listed below. Lastly, I did want to take advantage of some Nuvo drops to add a bit of shine, and I reached over for one of my glitter drops, and this is called White Blizzard. However, it doesn't contain any white color. It just has this adorable holographic finish to it, so that's a wonderful way to add a bit more pop of color if you like to your different images. And because this is a water-based medium, it won't compete with the inks that I had used to stamp and color these images. So if you're curious about Copic coloring or you want to see different little techniques, then I do invite you, of course, to watch the other tutorial. There on the left hand side you can see the other card that I created with this collection. The images that you see there are the ones that come with the main one, which is the ice cream scoops, the ice cream little bowls and all of that. So if you like that theme, that'll be available with the original collection. And if, of course, you want the add-on, then you'll be able to add the little fruit themed not only sentiments but also the images. So there's a close-up that you can see with all of that adorable color and shine. There's also the background that I did color, and you'll see a little oopsie in that video, but how I recuperated from it. Yes, so proud. So stop on over and watch. Don't forget to subscribe. And as I always say, I do hope that you enjoy the videos you see on this channel. Don't forget also that there is the giveaway. So if you want to enter that over at Scrapbook Pal, be sure to use my links below, or if you just want to grab a couple of these items, then I do hope that you enjoy them. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I always appreciate it. And as I always say, I do hope that you can be inspired and be blessed. Thank you so much for watching.